Have you ever promised yourself you'd hit the gym, eat healthier, or finally start that side project only to fall back into old habits within a few weeks? We've all been there. The real problem isn't that we lack willpower. The problem is that we often chase big changes overnight instead of focusing on the small actions that actually shape our lives. What if the secret to long-term transformation isn't about doing more, but about doing small things consistently? That's exactly what Atomic Habits by James Clear explores. This book isn't about quick hacks. It's about mastering the science of small improvements. James Clear, who has become a leading voice in the world of personal growth, lays out how habits are formed, how they stick, and most importantly, how they can be redesigned to work in our favour. The big theme? Tiny actions, compounded over time, create remarkable results. Let's break down some of the most powerful ideas from the book. First, small habits compound just like money does. Think about how saving $1 a day seems meaningless at first. But if you stay consistent, years later it grows into something significant. Habits work the same way. Whether it's writing a page a day, taking the stairs instead of the elevator, or reading for 10 minutes, those small steps seem invisible at first, but together they reshape who you are. Second, success is not about setting huge goals. It's about building systems. Goals can give direction, but systems keep you moving. For example, instead of aiming to lose 20 pounds, focus on building the system of eating better meals and moving daily. The goal is the destination, but the system is the vehicle that gets you there. And when you rely on systems, progress feels natural instead of forced. Third, your identity plays a huge role in building lasting habits. Instead of trying to force yourself into action, align your habits with the kind of person you want to become. Want to run a marathon? Start by thinking of yourself as a runner, even if you're just jogging for 5 minutes a day. Each action is a vote for the identity you're building. Over time, your habits become proof of who you are. Fourth, environment often beats motivation. If your surroundings don't support your goals, willpower alone won't save you. Want to eat healthier? Don't stock junk food at home. Want to read more? Keep a book on your nightstand. By shaping your environment, you make good habits easier and bad habits harder. It's not about fighting temptation. It's about making the right choice, the obvious one. And finally, habits thrive when you make them attractive and satisfying. Our brains are wired to repeat behaviours that feel rewarding. If you want to stick with a new habit, pair it with something enjoyable. For instance, only watch your favourite show while you're on the treadmill, or reward yourself after finishing a writing session. When progress feels rewarding, consistency follows naturally. So, what's the big takeaway? Atomic Habits reminds us that real change doesn't come from one giant leap. It comes from small, consistent steps that compound into extraordinary results. If you're frustrated that your goals feel out of reach, maybe it's time to shift your focus. Instead of chasing perfection, chase progress, tiny, steady, daily progress. If you found this helpful, I highly recommend reading Atomic Habits for deeper insights and practical strategies. And if you enjoyed this summary, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who's working on building better habits, and subscribe for more book breakdowns that help you grow.